Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2 Concert of Europe mod, where we are playing as Mexico. And yeah, it has finally happened. A few years earlier than I would have liked, a few years earlier than it happened in real life, but Texas is going to attempt to declare its independence, and I am going to attempt to stop them. Basically, I should succeed unless the United States intervenes, in which case I will certainly fail. So we are going to try and stop them. Hopefully we can do it. We'll have to see. We're going to need to try and do this as quickly as we possibly can. Yeah, the United States, I mean, still likes us more or less, but still. We need to try and stop the United States from reaching friendly relations. Yeah, try and win this war before the United States can intervene. Texas calls for help. They chose, they can handle it alone. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Yeah, if the United States had intervened, I would have peaced out right then and there, because I can tell you, we are not in any position whatsoever to be fighting the United States. At least not yet. So we should be able to handle this rebellion. Unless they've got something up their sleeves. We, the People's Committee for a Free Mexico, therefore present the following simple demand to the government in Mexico City: an end to the one-party state. I say, yeah, let's allow these ideas to spread, because we need we need migration. You don't get migration with a dictatorship. Yeah, thank God the United States decided to leave well enough alone here. We've got a better army and better leaders than the actual Santa Anna, who appears to be nowhere to be found on the battlefield, thankfully. But yeah, San Jacinto, what's that? Never heard of that place. No one ever will. Sorry, in Espanol. I should probably cut that joke out. That's dumb. That's not funny. Santa Anna captured. Well, hey, good for us. We're still going to win. We're going to need to rename some of these cities in Texas. There's no option to do so in-game. I'd have to alter it myself or hope that there's a decision that allows you to do so. Anyway, that should about do it for Texas. Alright, that's great. Didn't even need to use our navy. And that moves us up to 9th place on the powers list. Good for us. We need to cut our spending down a bit. Yeah, it's military spending and stockpile purchases mostly that is screwing us over at the moment. We're going to want medicine if we want to see if we can't grab a bit of Oregon for ourselves. And the car list question has emerged in Spain. Ferdinand VII chose his daughter as opposed to his son Carlos as his heir, which caused certain problems, shall we say. We need to be able to do this without tariffs, because that's not good for our pop's life needs. But I really do not want to cut education, is the thing. Well, I could stop building 1,000,000 ships, for starters. That would be helpful. Let's create another general. Oh, he looks like he sucks. That was a waste of time to press that button. As American settlers move west across the Mississippi, concern has risen for the local native populations that moved in before them that history may repeat itself. Looking at their brothers across the border, many are inspired to follow their footsteps, hoping they may have better fortunes there. So, yeah, we got Cherokee move. The Cherokee are moving to Texas. We can afford to gain some consciousness. Our population is very low consciousness at the moment. Professor criticizes voting system. Well, we have no voting system, except a version of the Jefferson method for appointing representatives to the upper house. Now, at present, our upper house is ruling party only. And will reflect well on our nation. We've gained some prestige. Unemployed craftsmen in Texas. Let's build a distillery then in Texas. Let's cancel most of our naval construction except that last man of war. So yeah, we gradually appear to be increasing our production and our prestige and the size of our military. All of these are good things. Not as good of a thing as defeating Texas and being able to just barely miss out on the United States not intervening. See, this is why you want to start in 1821 as when you're playing Mexico. The 1836 start, you are screwed, basically. Oh, you know what? I might as well just disband this unit, because, yeah, I can't get them from the Pacific to the Atlantic. And I should probably also... some of the other units. I'm going to need to trim some fat in terms of military spending. In news that would please fans of our last Let's Play, it appears that Ethiopia has reunited early, even earlier than I was able to make it happen. So yeah, quite interesting. Probably Asa is going to be re-annexed soon. So, you know, good start for them. Even if it's kind of ahistorical for them to have this territory yet. Yeah, I got a few complaints about Concert of Europe compared to HFM as far as accuracy goes. Okay, good news, our population's increasing. Ah, okay, the London Protocol was just signed, so Greece has expanded to include Athens as well. So, yeah, sense that makes sense. I have words. See what Greece's cores are. Basically everything but Istanbul. And yeah, Greece also got Crete as well. So, you know, good for Greece, although they are still in the same rough position they started in, more or less. Or that the same rough position they start in the 1836 start. You know, it's weird. We don't have any slave states, but we still have slave pops. I'm not sure how that works. You know, our revolt risk down there is pretty high. We might want to bring this unit south, now that the Texan revolt has already happened and been crushed. But yes, indeed, we've still got trouble, my friends, trouble down in Central America. And we are going to need to get rid of that dictatorship somehow. I'm not sure how. Since apparently we're not going to lose a war that leads to the collapse of the government of Santa Anna, or whatever equivalent we have at this point. Ah, we can start with experimental railroads. That's always good. Or we can go with positivism. Well, above all else, we need to boost our education efficiency, so we're going to go with that. Ah, shit. Gran Colombia lost their War of Independence. That is quite bad and unacceptable. I'm going to need to do something about that at some point. Though, at the moment, that thing I can do is not much of anything. So that is an interesting and sad alternate history that we have already begun to see unfold. Other things going on in our neck of the woods. Paraguay is acquiring land from Bolivia to make their land look less ugly. And Chile has joined them. Argentina is, meanwhile, at war with Paraguay itself, attempting to reclaim, I'm guessing, this. So yeah, a lot of cool things happening in our neck of the woods. We have on the one hand, we've got two wars of independence that have failed, for Gran Colombia, unfortunately, and for Texas, fortunately for us. We'll see if we're able to reverse the fortunes of our brethren in the Americas at some point. And whether we are going to be able to keep our gains in Texas and hopefully prevent the Mexican cession from happening. But that is going to have to wait until another episode. Until then, I have been Maricotti, you have been you. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.